What's going on, guys? Welcome to Clay's Coins. I believe competence creates confidence, so I'm here to bring you some information, education, and better understanding of cryptocurrency and the stock market. Today we're going to be looking at some investing facts that I think will blow your mind if you did not know already. These are some pretty cool stuff. I love facts lists and stuff like that, so if you guys enjoy this video, let me know in the comments down below. I would happily make any type of fact series or fact videos a series. I love this kind of stuff, so any statistics and stuff, that's definitely my forte, so just let me know. Before we get into the video, I gotta do the YouTube stuff. Go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscription, hit the notification bell if you haven't done so already, and I'll actually give you a moment to do so right now. Dope. Thank you guys so much. It really helps the channel out. I will take the time to say, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is no suggestion to buy, hold, or sell any cryptocurrency or stock talked about on this channel or in this video. I'm not going to be talking about anything for buying right now. This is just facts, but I'm always going to say that for you guys. We're going to be doing some face cam today. There's not anything I have pulled up on the computer for this. I just have some facts written down, so we can get right into this. We'll talk about some of them, and, definitely keep this stuff in mind because these are some things that I did not know and are, very, very important facts. Some of them are pretty cool. I threw a couple cool ones in there, and we'll kind of go for some investing facts first. Then I have some cryptocurrency facts, and then some stock market facts that kind of tie into crypto too. So, one thing I want to talk about is 61% of millionaires drive Hondas, Toyotas, and Fords. That's crazy. When you picture a millionaire in your head, you probably, first off, even though $1 million is not that much money, in the grand scheme of things, you probably picture like a mansion or, a supercar, at least like a Tesla nowadays, Corvette, something like that, which isn't by any means luxury, but is higher end. But no, 61% of millionaires drive Hondas, Toyotas, and Fords. And do you know why? That's because they manage their money well. They don't need to buy a $60,000 car so that people see them in a $60,000 car. They know how much they're worth, and they can drive a Ford Taurus or a Honda Accord or something like that down the road and feel just fine because they know what's in their bank account. Ugh, these next couple statistics kind of scare me, but I'm right here with you guys. 60% of millennials that earn $100K or more a year live paycheck to paycheck. Let that sink in. $100K or more a year and they're living paycheck to paycheck. So it's absolutely not about how much money you make. That's one of the things I cannot stress enough on this channel. It's not about how much you make. It's how you manage your money. Anthony Jeselnik or Daniel Tosh or one of them has a bit in stand-up about money management, and the people who win the lottery always end up going broke because if they made good financial decisions, they wouldn't have played the lottery in the first place. And, that's a little extreme, but it kind of ties into this. These facts really back it up, though, because only 24% of millennials demonstrate basic financial literacy. That is horrible, and this is one of the reasons why. 73% of people with high financial literacy claim to have gained their education from personal experience. I am 28 years old. I don't know how it is now. I've been out of school for 10 years, or high school for 10 years, and I can't imagine it's changed too much, but we were not shown anything about investing. There's very basic core principles of money management that you are not shown. Maybe some high schools offer it as an elective, but in my opinion, it should not be an elective. Neither should any type of, at this point, anything to do with computers. All of that should be, we should have nuanced curriculums to look at what is going on and how the future is progressing, not just keep teaching the people like they were in 1970. Back then you couldn't even buy stocks on people in the 70s and 80s weren't down on Robinhood YOLOing options on AMC. That's not how it used to be. Times change, and sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad, but either way we got to educate each other. And hopefully if you are not financially literate and we can start this journey together, because all this makes me want to do is help people. At least, I am in no way a genius or, some quant on Wall Street, this stock market expert. I am pretty well new to this. What I would love to do is learn stuff with you guys and share any information I have with you guys. That's the real reason I started this whole channel is, learning information, we should always be learning. But what good is that if I can't share it with anyone else and I can't benefit anyone? So that's what, hopefully we can do that. And only 30% of Americans have a long-term financial plan. These numbers are just staggering. It's really heartbreaking to know that only 30% of Americans think about the future. That's what that means, a long-term financial plan. What if anything happens? They're not even thinking 5 or 10 years down the road. So you have millennials. Let's compound some of these statistics real quick. You have 60% of millennials making over 100K a year. Chances are that 70% of them, at least, don't have a long-term financial plan. And that only 24% of them have basic financial literacy. So they're making all this money and have no idea what to do with it and don't have a plan on what to do with it in the future. So can you blame them at that point when no one's teaching us this stuff? It's crazy how, only 24% display the financial literacy and 73% of people had to gain the knowledge themselves. Those numbers are very close to adding up to 100%. Obviously, they're completely separate statistics, but you got to notice patterns like that. In 2020, financial illiteracy cost Americans an estimated $415 billion with a B, billion dollars. Oh, man. Hopefully, Competence Creates Confidence. I can help at least someone in here make better decisions than I guess a lot of us are making right now, because these statistics are mind-blowing. So we're going to move into some crypto statistics here. Start off with a fun one. I actually wasn't thinking this. Let me know right now. I'm going to ask, what do you think the number one blockchain game on desktop? Well, we're going to go console exclusive to desktop. The number one blockchain game on desktop is right now. Comment down below and let me know. I didn't guess it right. Alien Worlds. Alien Worlds has over 1.2 million users. I would have thought Axie Infinity, maybe Star Atlas, something like that. Even Sandbox, if you want to consider that a game. I don't know how they're doing the metaverse type thing, if they're considering that a game or more of an entire platform in itself. So I'm not sure where it comes to that, but yeah, the statistic I saw was that the number one blockchain game on desktop is Alien Worlds with over 1.2 million users. Keep that in mind. Definitely watch out for that. As many of you know, in 2021, El Salvador became the first nation to accept Bitcoin as legal tender. You can literally just buy Bitcoin and pay for it. You can pay for goods with Bitcoin. You can get it anywhere. I'm assuming you could exchange it, kind of like at a currency exchange you would see here. If it's a legal tender and it's usable, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. So that's really cool, and which piggybacks into the next thing. Did you know that there are over 35,000 crypto ATMs in the world? A crypto ATM. We have one at my local Walmart there. It's like a Coinstar, I think that's the name of it. It's some sort of a change machine, but you can buy Bitcoin at it now. So 35,000 in the world. Want to hear a more staggering statistic about that? The top 3 countries with most of these ATMs are El Salvador with 205. They accept legal Bitcoin as legal tender. That makes sense. 205 of those are El Salvador. Canada with 2,253. And at the time of when I took the statistic down, the United States with 30,380. America, right? So there's 35,000 in the world, and America has 30,000 of them for the crypto ATMs. On May 10th, 2010, a man by the name of Laszlo spent 10,000 Bitcoin. You heard that right. 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 Papa John's pizzas. This was the first recorded Bitcoin payment for goods costing about $40. Today, that Bitcoin is worth over $370 million. Put that into perspective. No matter how down bad things are right now with cryptocurrency in the stock market, picture that. No way you feel worse than that guy. He paid for 2 Papa John's pizza. Granted, Papa John's is fire. But I don't know if I'm willing to pay $370 million for 2 pizzas. But I mean, you guys know, Vitalik, the creator of Ethereum. Did you know that he worked as a writer for Bitcoin Weekly? He earned 5 Bitcoin for each article he wrote in 2011. Later that year, he founded Bitcoin Magazine and worked as the lead writer. I didn't know this about him. I didn't know he, worked for media, any type of paper like that. And he released the white paper for Ethereum in 2013 with the official launch of the crypto on July 30th, 2015. So that's pretty crazy. I had no idea Vitalik had such close ties to the origins of Bitcoin. Well, not really, the origination of it, but the media surrounding it. 2011, that's a long time ago. That's only a year after someone was paying for Papa John's pizza with Bitcoin. So, that's a while ago now. So you guys know about Bitcoin mining, and I honestly don't like the term Bitcoin mining, because whenever I hear that, I just picture someone with like a pickaxe smashing a computer screen, and that's just not, I don't know. But it's essentially just using their GPU power to process algorithms and figure out complicated equations, and that to approve smart contracts and handle that sort of thing. But recent estimates expect the last Bitcoin to be mined in the year 2140. However, with more widespread adoption of crypto mining, this time frame could noticeably shrink. Still, we still have another 120 years of Bitcoin mining to go. So, that right there, with Bitcoin having as finite of a supply as they brag about, and it taking over 100 years to finish gathering up all the natural Bitcoin that is for circulation, it really hammers home the fact that Shiba Inu going to $1 is pretty well impossible. Please keep that in mind. I just want to, if it's going to take 10 years to mine the rest of Bitcoin, and there's only 21 million Bitcoin, and there's 549 trillion circulating Shiba Inu. I know 40% is in a dead wallet. When you're talking about trillions, doesn't matter. As of right now, the time of this recording, there are over 17,000 cryptocurrencies in the world. The market cap of every one of those cryptocurrencies put together is 1.67 trillion with a T dollars. Over 17,000 cryptos worth 1.67 trillion combined. All of those put together at the time of this recording. Apple, Apple, the iPhone, them, has the largest market cap of any company in the world with 2.74 trillion. So yeah, including Apple, there are 4, count them 4, individual companies with a larger market cap than every single cryptocurrency in the world combined. That is why I say that we are in the infancy, if not maybe the toddler stages, if you want to break it down for human years. But we are, crypto is still a baby right now. We have so much time to progress. When there's over 17,000 cryptocurrencies and there are 4 individual companies who have a larger market cap than all of those cryptos put together, that's crazy. Those 4 companies are, as I said, Apple at number 1, Microsoft, Saudi Aramco. I haven't heard that said out loud. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but Saudi Aramco, and the Alphabet company, also known as Google. All 4 of those companies have a larger market cap than all the cryptos put together. That's just mind-blowing to me. Things like that it blows my mind. There's not really much of a better way to put it. It's crazy to think about. Another thing I had noted down here that I didn't know was a thing. It's pretty cool. USA. 12 of the top 15 largest publicly traded companies in the world are based in the US. 7 of the top 10 and 4 of the top 5. That's crazy. The US has, obviously if you're watching in the US, you know the state of our economy right now, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt around the Fed rate hikes. And even if you're not in the US, a lot of people trade on the United States exchange. With everything going the way it is, it can seem like this is the end, or we're heading towards another Great Depression. When 4 out of the top 5, 7 out of the top 10, and 12 of the top 15, as of today, as of the date of me recording this, are the top companies in the world are based out of the US and are still holding strong. These are updated. If one of these companies pumps 100 or 200 billion, they can move up this ladder, so that would kick a U.S. company out. These aren't like hardcore set in stone statistics. These are absolutely malleable, and with the U.S. holding those strong, imagine what it's going to look like when we hit this bull run that we're about to come up to after this bubble is done bursting. This is going to be an excellent... I know it's hard, especially if you guys got into cryptocurrency or the stock market in like October, November, and right now you are just down bad hurting, but these next couple years are going to make so many retail investors so much money. I mean, so much money. It's going to be an excellent time to be investing, and I'm very happy that you guys are all here for the ride with me. That's gonna wrap things up for today, guys. I just wanted to share some statistics that I thought would blow your mind. They definitely blew mine. So I love facts like this. Let me know if you guys want to see another video like this. I would love to do one, and I hope you guys have a great day.